After losing her bid for the Oval Office, Vice President Harris will deliver remarks today. However, when, well, that's unclear. The Democratic presidential nominee was scheduled to speak at her alma mater, Howard University in Washington, D.C. last night, where thousands showed up hoping for a big victory party. But that celebratory speech, well, it never came after voters rejected her and chose Donald Trump instead. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports now. Owen.
Tracy, good morning to you. Here at Howard University this morning, there remains a security perimeter set up around the campus, including here at College and Fourth, as the Secret Service conducts a standard sweep. They've ushered the media out. That's why we're outside the area there of the school. Now, Harris is expected, as you mentioned, to arrive here later today. The timing on that still unclear, but an Associated Press producer told me 6 p.m. That's not official. So we'll try to update you on that a little bit later on. Harris did not appear here last night at her election night watch party at this school. Just yesterday, she was urging supporters to get out there and vote and to knock on doors and call voters. But in the end, that wasn't enough. Her plans to speak were ultimately postponed. Instead, a co-chairman, Richmond, came out and spoke to the crowd in the wee morning hours.
We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation.
Okay, so just to be clear there, he said tomorrow, but he meant today because he was speaking last night. Howard University is where Harris graduated from back in the mid-1980s. The crowd at her watch party began to file out after midnight after that top Harris ally sent supporters home. Now, the results from the election, a clear indication, message from the voters, they didn't like the direction that the country was headed on, the path the country was headed on. As for pro-life groups pushing back on Harris's pro-abortion agenda, they reacted on social media to the results of the election. SBA Pro-Life America tweeting, quote, "Now the work begins to dismantle the pro-abortion policies of the Biden-Harris administration." And also this one, in quote, "In the first presidential election since Dobbs, Americans have rejected the Democrats' no-limits abortion agenda." Outside Howard University in Washington, D.C., Owen Jensen, EWTN News.